All right, all right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Looks like, what is it? Is it Cloudflare that's down? MMQ, good morning. Bruno Silva, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Let's take a look at NASDAQ is in a descending channel, both on the 1 minute and 5 minute. So NQ continuing on its downwards path. Now the question is, are they finally going to find somewhere to bounce? But NQ for now on a descending pattern. And a choppy pattern for that much. All right, so we're going to be a little patient. Casino opens in 15 minutes. And let's see what NQ brings us today. All right, let's take a look. In the meantime, let's fix all of these levels. P is at 500. S1 630. All right. R1 240. All right, and I think that's it. Okay. Let's take a look at the 5 minute real quick. 17. All right, I think I got all my levels ready. So we're hovering right around yesterday's low right here. That was yesterday's low, previous day low. Let me just double check my previous day high. High 254. All right, there we go. So I think we're good now. All right, we're good. All right, so nasty NASDAQ hovering around yesterday's low. We got overnight low down at 608. We got a pivot point down here that I've adjusted. Settlement or the gap fill would be all the way up to 909, 910 area for yesterday's close. Christian Rodriguez, good morning, sir. Coop, did you bring your knitting needles? Nasty NASDAQ chopping. And gold going to the moon today, huh? I'm leaving gold alone. Gold is just taking off. All right, casino opens in 10 minutes. NQ, those last 5-minute candles, those 15-minute candles, chop, chop, chop. And gold just taking off. Gold is just going to the moon today. Let's take a look at Goldilocks. Goldilocks breaking out of that channel. But I'm leaving gold alone for now. Not messing with Goldilocks right now. All right, looks like there's an internet outage, right? Cloudflare, I think, is down. I noticed that a couple of prop firm sites are down as well. I believe Take Profit Trader's website is down. Take Profit Trader website down. Apex Trader Funding website down. I think those are the only two I've seen so far. Should be an interesting morning with NQ. I'm going to be patient. I'm coming into green, and I definitely am not risking too much in my profit. If it gets ugly, I walk out. Coop got NVIDIA tomorrow after close. That's right. And it's going to be a volatile 2 days. Run stochastics at bottom of chart. It will help only accurate and sideways ranges. Gotcha. Gold not finding a wall yet. Gold just keeps pushing. All right, 10 minutes. Coop Good for 20-point rotations on NQ using stochastics with this chop. Appreciate you, brother. Talking about NQ, let me get my GDEX levels. All right, we are waiting for the open 9 minutes with some websites down this morning. Cloudflare, I believe it's down, right? NQ coming down, gold going up. NQ playing this channel for now, both on the 1 minute and 5 minute. Let's take a look. In a descending channel as well. Kite, no, I don't have any bias. I'm going to wait for the open. Looks like we are, we're in a descending channel, right? So price has gone down the last, let's take a look at the 5 minute. Descending channel, descending price action. Bears are still in control on NQ. This is the 15 minute. So until the trend changes, now that doesn't mean we can't get a couple of longs on some bounces or something, but price is headed to the downside for now. All right, 7 minutes for the casino to open. Right now, NQ seems to be in a range. Tight 60-point range up and down. It was in a prior range earlier this morning. Right there. DJ NYCEN, good morning, sir. So let's see what happens with NQ. I'm going to be patient today. Gold just keeps going to the moon. NQ chopping in this range or in this channel. Which way will it go? Go, Bob. Got your coffee ready. I got to get some coffee. I only got H2O right now. And look at that. Another 30-point 1 minute candle right there. That's a 30-point 1 minute candle on NQ. It's still volatile, man. Coop, yeah, I do watch stochastics and RSI on the 1 minute. I don't show it on stream much, but I think this is what you're looking for. This is my 1 minute chart with stochastics, RSI, and smaller 10-second chart. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Look at the buys and sells during the London Open to 6 a.m. Could have made a day pay before the day started. Cobop made over 400 trading on gold on micros. I should have stayed in the longs. I'm looking for finally a short on gold. I'm hoping gold takes a pullback around here. You can never say gold is overextended, but I'm looking for a pullback on gold. Nico, what's up, brother? All right, 3 minutes for the casino to open. Good, brother, good. Another day. Super Earthman, good morning, sir. All right, looking like NQ wanting some more downside. 620 is the next pivot point below us, right around here. Current overnight low down there at 608. So potential test of these lows. You got the pivot point. You got overnight low. So you got a 1 hour level, that yellow line. Everything area of confluence down here. Let's see if they come down and bounce it, or what are they going to do? Nico, me neither. I may not take trades today, to be honest with you. I'm not liking NQ at all right now, especially the last. I mean, if you look at those 15-minute candles, that is nasty price action. You're going to blow accounts. I'm watching gold for a potential pullback out of that channel. But NQ, I'm going to leave alone for a while. I'm going to leave. Usually, you guys know I like to jump on these things quickly, but that's suicide today. I just saw a 30-point 1 minute candle. I like to trade minis. If you're getting 30-point 1 minute candle with minis, that means your stop. It's got to be at least 40, 50 points. With minis, that's a lot of money. So I may just watch today. Now, NQ is coming to a pivot point right here, that blue line. So maybe a quick push down, pump it for the gap fill. Gap fills all the way at 910. But as we've seen for the last couple of days, get ready for wide swings. Yesterday's open, we saw 100 points up, 200 points up, 200 points down. So it's going to be nasty. All right, casino opens in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to watch for a while today. Number one, I'm in the green. Number two, this price action is choppy. We got NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. I'm asking for trouble trying to rush into a trade. So let's wait. Let's see if there's a setup. All right, as usual, my quant tower lags. I don't know why it's lagging during the open. which is good. It doesn't allow me to trade, but it is lagging. In other words, price action, it's not in line with price action right now. We're already down to 736, and my quant tower shows 750. Price action is all the way down at 707 right now, and I'm still at 744. So NQ taking a big pullback all the way down to 700. Wow. NQ is down here already. 700, 688. But I'm still lagging, so price is already down to 680, so potentially coming down here to that area we talked about. Pivot point, the overnight low, potential bounce area down here, but I ain't touching that right now. Price is down at 671, and I'm still lagging. 667. Damn. My lag on the open is horrible right now. I don't know why. Started very recently. PR is 77. All right, price is back up to 727. Wow, that was a 40-point bounce right there. But my price action is still slow. It's been happening recently with Arithmetic. I don't know why. Which is good. It doesn't allow me to trade for the first 5 minutes. Cloudflare is down. Yeah, I know Cloudflare. A couple of prop firms are down. Take Profit Trader is down. Apex Trader Funding's website is down. And I'm still lagging. Price is all the way up to 780. Wow, that was a 100-point bounce. Woo. Like I said, the swings are going to be wild today. Look at that candle. This is a 1-minute candle for 100 points. Come on, guys. That's when you run away. You close it up. You don't trade this. As crazy as I am, there's no way. Look at that. I'm still lagging. Price is at 810. My quant tower is showing 789. Still lagging. Zach, not touching this. Same here, buddy. I'm protecting my profits. All right, so we're now in the early morning range, right? We blew right through this overnight range. Now we're on this side. Potential pop above 830. But I'm still lagging. This is not good. Price is all the way down at 764, and I'm still lagging. Which I guess is a sign. Don't trade it today. I'm going to watch, but if it's going to continue with this nonsense, I'm staying out. I don't like to trade micros, and trading minis in this is suicide. Five minutes of lag. Wow. Zach, suicide by minis. I agree, man. So I'm going to chill out for a while. And my NQ chart is still lagging. This is crazy. All right, I'm watching that gold. Gold might be ready for a pullback. I might hop on this one. And I'm still lagging on NQ. Gold chart is fine, but NQ chart is lag, lag, lag. Which I guess is good. I can't trade it. The nated, yeah, I'm watching Goldilocks for a potential short, but it's bullish as hell. So I got to be careful that these pullbacks are just pullback longs. All right, where are we with NQ? This was a 100-point candle, 673. That was a 120-point 1-minute candle on NQ. Gold is still not giving us the sign. So far, everything has been a pullback long on gold. It is hovering around the 9 and the 20 EMA on some of the smaller time frames, but I'm waiting for some type of momentum candle to the downside before I consider shorts. And I'm still lagging here. Price is at 780 right now. Quantower showing 750. 120-point 1-minute candle right here. That bump. It's crazy. It's crazy price action right there. It's like size down. Today's a micros day. I hate micros, but today might be the day to pull out the micros chart. All right, starting to calm down, but I'm still in lag. My price is still not reflecting live action on Quantower. That's crazy. Probably has to do with Cloudflare, which means that if this is going to continue where my price is lagging, then I can't trade today. Zach, NQ all over the place. NQ is catch the right wave and you made a lot of money. Catch the wrong wave and rest in peace. This was a homeless candle. If you were in the wrong direction trying to short this was a homeless candle right there. 120 points in 1-minute candle. Crazy. All right, gold is struggling up here. I'm watching Goldilocks. I think I may, if I do trade today, which doesn't look like I'll even trade. Goldilocks coming to the top of that channel, starting to find a little bit of resistance. We got this magenta level, which is a 4-hour level. Let me take a look at the 5-minute on gold. That right to that magenta line, those are my 4-hour levels, and coming or finding a little bit of resistance, but not breaking through the 9 EMA. I'm watching for a break of that 9 EMA for a potential pullback on gold. And NQ, I'm still lagging, huh? Yep. Price is at 730. I'm at 750 on Quantower. And NQ just blowing people's accounts today. Peter Chan, good morning, sir. Peter, some crazy price action today. Look at this. A 1-minute, 120-point 1-minute candle. That green homeless candle right there. If you were in the wrong direction, you homeless. You're homeless. If you were in the right direction, you walked out with some nice green right at the open. But I'm leaving this alone. I'm leaving this alone for now. All right. Alexa, alarm for 7:43 and an alarm for 7:58 a.m. All right, that's my 15-minute opening range and the 30-minute opening range. All right, let's bring in that 15-minute opening range. 15-minute opening range is 167 points. That's this red line up here, blue line down here. Nated, you made a few bucks. They didn't want to risk anything other than one micro. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Today's micros, they look... When you see a 1-minute candle for 120 points, you got two options. Walk out. Just say it ain't worth it. You got Nvidia tomorrow, so it's going to be volatile. Or size down to micros. And today for me, look at this. I think I'm just going to watch. I think today's stream is watching, guys. I'm going to make a decision here, or I've made a decision. Don't trade this. Maybe I'll wait for the 30-minute break. The 15-minute opening range break is way too risky with this choppiness. So maybe I'll wait for the 30-minute. But for now, I'm not playing any bounces. I'm not playing any reversals. None of that nonsense today. You'll get your head ripped off trying to guess the market today. All right, so 50-minute opening range. The top is at 832, bottom at 644. Looks like they are looking for this pivot point, testing that overnight low, right? All the way down at 608. I would think that if they break below that 15-minute opening range, it can get juicy to the downside. But like I said, with this volatility, I'm watching. Kites kick, quick scalping short, 5 MNQ up 300. Nice, nice. All right, that's my 2-minute alarm. That's the 50-minute opening range potentially setting up in about 2 minutes. Alexa, stop. Plus, even if I wanted to trade, my lag, my Quantower is not keeping up with price action. Peter Chan, I got a question for you on Motive Wave. Is your pricing lagging at all? This is a prop shop chart. Still lagging. And that's what, 15 minutes into the open. Crazy. Master Trader, what's up, brother? Zach, you're guessing long at 24,600? I'm not going to guess anything today. I think I'm going to watch. I am watching gold, though. Gold looking for that pullback now. Gold potential short playing out now. However, every pullback on gold has been a long, but this looks like it's the one. Have you heard that before? I think this is the one. This is the one. Here we go. In that gold chart. So far, they haven't been able to flush below the middle of this channel. This is a, what's it called? A regression channel. These aren't drawn channels. This is automatic. It's called a regression channel. And the middle of that channel has been support. So they've brought it down, but they bounce it right back up. Back to NQ. Look at those bounces. All right, so NQ tested that pivot point, the blue line, and another 100-point bounce. Wow. PR lag is good now. 722. It's a little better. 730. I'm still okay. Here we go. No more lag. All right, now we're good. So this was a, let's see, 640 all the way up to another 100.1 minute candle. So you had a 121 minute candle right here on this bounce, the green one. And this was another 100.1 minute candle. Dude, this is nasty price action. All right, I just took the short on the on gold. But I'm watching that short. They flush, but they're bouncing it again. See if gold can pick up a nice short here. All right, we're doing 100.1 minute candles, guys. Size down, micros. This ain't worth it. This is how you blow accounts. Just ain't worth it. You had a 120.1 minute candle here. You got a 100.1 minute candle again. That green. These are heavy candles. 15-minute opening range just broke out right there. That's the 15-minute opening range breakout to the downside. Coop indicator on TradingView is called stochastic RSI. It's a blend. Gotcha. All right, we came to the pivot point, right? That 630 area, and actually the pivot point's down at 620. Don't know why I have it at 630. Pivot point is down here at 620, right there. So potentially tap that. We got overnight low and another bounce, another 100-point bounce. Gold also ripping. Gold bounced. Ooh, gold did a nasty here, bouncing. Gold is not giving up that move to the upside yet. If you're trading minis, guys, careful. This isn't pretty today. It's see profit, take profit. Kites kick. I use the stochastic RSI on 1 minute and 15 second. I have a similar setup. I use the 1 minute and the 10 second if I'm in scalping mode. Today, with this price action, I'm probably just going to be spectating, but I have a similar setup with the 1 minute, especially if I'm scalping with stochastics and RSI. I think I showed it earlier. Here, I'll show you guys. Here's my 1 minute and my 10 second. Right there at that pivot point. But with this price action, I'm not too interested in scalping this. All right, we came to that pivot point and tried to bounce and right back down. So I think today I'm spectating, guys. I really don't want to, number one, lose my profits or potentially blow accounts trying to guess this movement. My other option is switch to micros and fool around with one micro here and there, but even that is risky. Nico, if you get a correction on the 5 minute you're shorting, well, we're blowing through that pivot point without a bounce. I think this is going to be another day to the downside. I'm watching gold's flush. Gold looking like it wants to flush here. Gold, I'm watching Goldilocks. Goldilocks looking like it wants to flush. Come on, gold. I need you to come down to test that 200 SMA. Super Earthman. Yeah, man. I've the adrenaline, the dopamine with these movements is fun. But it ain't fun when it's blowing accounts. Plus, I'm nicely in the green. There's no reason to try to guess this. So, looks like for me today, I'm a spectator. And I'm okay with that. Cobot, for me, every highest low on the 1 minute is an entry for a short, and every lowest high is an entry long. But that is with the trend in each direction, I agree. All right, gold coming down. Gold coming down hard. Like I said, I'm in a short on gold on one of these Tradeify accounts. Hold on. Can I show that? Here we go. There we go. So I am in a short on Goldilocks. I'm going to start trailing this. Looking for a potential pullback. But I'm going to start trailing it. Or I'm going to release one. All right, 2,000 bucks on Goldilocks. Releasing one. And I'll leave a runner. And I think we're bouncing. So we'll take the green, 1,600 bucks on that short on gold. This is the house account. The house account took some bad drawdown yesterday. So I'm going to help bring up the house account back in the green. Oh, it is. I think it's back in the green. So I just took a short on the house account with gold. 1,600 bucks there. And right at the breakout area here. And I'll continue to watch that one. But that's it for Goldilocks. That's probably my only trade of the day. The native, I'm thinking for NQ, I'm going to let the market cool down. Yeah. Either that or just play around with micros. This is dangerous. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I got some dad duties. Doesn't look like I'll be trading today with this nonsense, but I'll be right back. All right, looks like NQ just crashing today. I'm going to stay out of that one today. Cooper telling us it should pivot here. Well, let's bring in those, what's it called? Some levels here. All right. We got the 1-day min down here. Just blew through GX4. Well, let's see where it's coming to. Gold looking like it wants another leg down. I may short gold again. Trying to help the house account. Took some drawdown yesterday, but brought it back up today with $1,600 trade there on the house account with a gold short. All right, back to NQ. NQ is in a descending channel, and they're playing that channel pretty much to the T. Whoops. Let's take a look at this descending channel on NQ. It is a tight selling algo. And that algo up and down is about 60 points to the upside and downside, but it's going down. In other words, you are in a selling algo. It goes up to the top, 60 points up, 60 points down, 50 points up, 60 points down. So it's been playing it. The nated gold is getting, oh, look at gold. I said I was going to get into that short, and I guess talking on the live stream, we came to the 9, we rejected, and right back down. I missed it. This was the entry right there on the pullback for that short. All right, letting that one go. At least I brought the house account back up to positive with a $1,600 win on that trade. All right, let's take a look at this channel on NQ. NQ, 60 points up. As long as you're able to have the cojones to short up here, you're grabbing 20, 30 points. If you hold it all the way down, 60 points, but you run the risk of it pushing right back up on you. Let's take a look at gold for that short. Oh, they're breaking. They're coming for that 200 SMA. But like I said, this is the chat account. I try not to trade the chat account. I try to leave the chat account only for the viewers. But last night, the chat account did get some drawdowns, so I just recovered it here with that gold short. And the chat account is back in the green. So I'll let that one go for now. All right, here we go. NQ continuing to play that channel. NQ in a nasty selling algo with 60, 70 point swings going down, though, for sure. Next pivot point for NQ is 361. So next pivot point is down here, 361. And this is S2. You ready? All right, I'll be right back, guys. Give me about 10 minutes. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Figure I'd have breakfast watching this calm down. All right, so gold. What did gold end up doing? Oh, gold came down to the 200 SMA. That was a nice pullback there. All right, I got a little bit of it. That was what, 20, 30 points on that, huh? Wow. So I had two minis on that gold short, entered here and added here. Once we started seeing the breakdown, could have held a little longer in hindsight, but I'll take the win for the house account. All right. Freddie, what's up, brother? I think I just brought the house account back to green. I don't trade the house account, but it took some bad heat yesterday. So I think we're back in the green, $1,600 win with this trade. So we're good. And NQ just continuing to mess with people's heads here. I don't know what to do with NQ. Staying out. All right, NQ tried to break out of that descent, or did break out of the descending channel. They came back and tested the bottom, pushed right back up. Freddie looking for a long on NQ. All right. I've been patient. I haven't taken any trades on NQ yet. All right, what time is it? So we had the break, right? The 30-minute. Let's bring in the 30-minute opening range. All right, this is the candle we're looking for, that 8 a.m. to 8:30 close, the break of this candle. This is the 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. 30-minute candle, 141 points. It's this green low and green high. So that's what I'm watching for in terms of potential break. All right, maybe I'll try. Well, no, it's not 8:30 yet, so we have to wait 15 more minutes for that candle to form. What about the 9:30 to 10 a.m. candle? Did that one break already? I'm sure it did. Yeah, that one broke already. Ooh, that was a clean break. Cobop. All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. What is Goldilocks doing? Goldilocks wants further downside. Goldilocks is about to break the 200 SMA. Goldilocks looking to test 50 area again. It's an 8-point short, but I already lost. No, that short was up here. Missed it right there. Peter Chan. It was ugly. Okay, so I guess you're waiting for the 8:30 a.m. my time, 10:30 Eastern. No trades for me on my accounts yet. Of course, I'm coming in with some nice green from Asia, so I'm being a little protective here, but price action is also not the prettiest. Freddie, you want a long gold on the house account? Is that what you're telling me, Freddie? All right. So we're going to go in a long on house account, stop loss 4 points. All right, let's go. Freddie taking a trade on the house account with 2 minis on gold. And they break out of this descending channel. And you have a 4-point stop, so your stop's at 56. House account is in a gold long courtesy. Oh, what's your target, Preddy? Freddie, what's your target on that? $40.78 TP. You're going all the way to the top. All right. I like it. The house account needs it. NQ bouncing, huh? I'm leaving NQ. That's a 200-point bounce. No, 430, 530. It's about to be a 200-point bounce on NQ. Wow. I'm leaving NQ alone today. With minis, that's trouble. It's good if you catch the right wave. It's horrible if you catch the wrong wave. All right, Preddy is in a long on the house account on Goldilocks, but it just took a pullback. It might come back and test that 200 SMA, which is a red line again. Let's see if it starts building support here around the moving averages, the 9 and the 20. And let's take a look at NQ. Peter Chan took a 6-point long with 2 cons on 10-minute candle break of 71.5. Nicely done. All right, NQ just chopping, man. Look at this. Just bounced another 530, 150 points. You got to be kidding me with NQ. Look at this NQ. I'm leaving NQ alone. I'm locking it in today. As crazy as I am with minis, this is dangerous with minis. All right, let's go back to the house account trade, courtesy of Preddy. See if Goldilocks can bounce here. NQ taking another pullback. It's a 50-point 1 minute candle pullback. You gotta love NQ today. You gotta love it. That's a 50-point 595 down to 534. Forget it. That's a 60-point 1 minute candle right there. Micros or stay out. So do we have a W pattern here? 1, 2, 3, and rocket ship to the moon here. Is that a W? Ooh, house account almost got stopped out. Freddie, you lucked out there. Almost stopped you out to the T. Look at that. And gave you the wick that you're probably looking for on this bounce now. Zach, a mutant W. A mutant W. Wow, house account got lucky by to the tick on that. And probably the wick that we're waiting for on that bounce. Let's see. NQ potential W pattern here and rocket ship to the moon right after this. Still not trading it though. Nico, your setup is coming. All right, brother. What are you looking for, Nico? Are you looking to short this or long it? For a short? I'll short at the breakdown here. What do we got? 3 minutes for the 10:30 a.m. candle to close. I'll take a little short. How much do I have in profit? 1900. I'll take the breakdown here. If we break this 10:30, the 10 a.m. to 10:30 candle, I'll take the short. Peter Chan Peter Chan is looking at the break up here for the long. Ooh, I missed it, right. It's the long right there at 614 for a break on that 30-minute candle to the upside. I was looking at the downside, but yeah, the green, the top of that 30-minute candle, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. candle is at 614, 613 area. So there could be a juicy long if they break above 613. Dividend cake long on ES. Let's go back to the house account. Pretty killing it on the house account. House account is currently in the green, playing that gold long. All right, and NQ trapping some longs up here, looking for a break and coming right back down. So if we come back down, I may take the short here. NQ not breaking out. This green line here, which you can't really see, the top of that 30-minute candle for Peter Chan's move, not breaking out. So now we have a potential pullback and further downside if they break below 432. I'm going to wait. I may take the short down here today for entertainment purposes only. 1900. What was it? How much do I have? 1900. I'll give it 20 points. Close at 1500 if it goes bad. But this could be a nice break to the downside or technically to the upside. But I think we're coming back down. I think this is your bear flag formation right there. But I'll play the break of 430 to the downside on that short. The next pivot point is all the way down at 360 if they start breaking down below this. But we got time. We got time. In the meantime, let's stay entertained with Preddy's Long. Preddy's Long is killing it on gold. I agree. Your long is solid. Yeah, these little wicks on the downside. Let's see if if gold can push above that. If they start pushing above 70, then I would think that TP is. I think you nailed the TP at that point. Look at that gold trade, bringing life to the house account again. Here they go, rocket ship. Come on, let's get it over with. Rocket ship. Come on, gold. Make it easy for the house account. Rocket ship. Nico, 2 contracts, 2 minis on that gold trade. This is what we have to watch for, though. These little wicks here. Is that going to be resistance? Or is gold going to cruise right through it and rocket ship to the moon? Freddie, you want to do break even? I would do partials instead of break even. But if you want, hey, it's your trade. So, but if you want to do break even, it's fine. Or take it. You're at 1600 up. Problem is these little wicks right here. If they can rocket ship above it, they need to do it quick. Otherwise, you're looking at a potential pullback to test the 9, possibly even the 20, and continuation. But we'll see. Nice trade. It's this little area that is holding you back right here. Come on, gold. Make it easy for the house account. Come on, gold. Bounce right there. Give us a big boner candle to the upside. There you go. Bounce. 5-point pullback right there at the top. All right, so the stop on that trade now is at break even. This is a gold trade courtesy of Freddie, targeting 77 on that long. Come on, bounce. Give us a ripper. It's at the bottom of the channel right now. 3K. No, Nico, I think the trade is at 900. 3K for the total account. But the trade is currently at 620, 520, 4. Ooh. All right, here's the make or break for that long. If they need to hold the 20 SMA. Otherwise, they may flush it right back down. Nasty gold. Nasty gold. They are in ascending channel, though. This is the bottom of that channel. They just can't bring it down. Ah, oh, look at gold. Oh. Gold not bouncing. Come on, gold. Bounce right there. Bounce. Gold needs to bounce right there at that 20 and rip right back up, defending the channel. It's at the bottom of the channel right now. Yep. Ah. Unlucky there. Look at that pullback on gold. Oh, you got the wick there. Oh, no, you didn't. I thought you were going to get wick to the upside there. Yep, stopped out. All right, break even trade there. All right, let's go back to NQ. Unlucky there, man. All right, NQ, are you going to break the 30-minute candle? No. No break to the upside. Yeah, that was a little unfortunate on the gold trade there. It took a 72, 12-point pullback in 5 minutes. Nasty gold. All right, let's close that TP. 12-point pullback. That is crazy. 72. All right, now let's go back to NQ. NQ watching for this break of that 30-minute, what is it, the 10 to 10:30 a.m. candle. Otherwise, it's just range bound here like yesterday. It had a range. Today's range is about 180 points. That's crazy. Oh, pretty, look at this. And as usual, that's what it does. Re-enter for, hold on. Let me take a look at the house account real quick. I was just about to say, I think you're getting your bounce. You want me to re-enter 2 on a long. All right, hold on. Let me know if you're still on board with that long, Pretty. Freddie, you still want to enter long? Same price entry. I missed it by a couple, so I'll enter there. And you want 4-point stop loss? So 21, 18, 62. So 58 would be your stop loss. No, looks like you're going to get stopped out on that one. As long as they don't flush this wick. Oh, it looks like they are going to flush the wick. Nasty gold today. Look at that. Gold's chopping ugly today. All right, looks like gold is going to get stopped out again. Let's see. All right, here they go. Let's see if gold can bounce here. Nico saying we might have a short. I'm waiting for the break at 4:30 on if I'm going to take a short on NQ. Otherwise, we're rage bound. Gold just does not want to push up. All right, let's watch them both here now. There's gold. And there's NQ. All right, Nico with a community trade. Let's go. Let's take a look at the chat account then. Hold on. All right, so you want a short 1 mini, I'm assuming. All right, house account in a little bit of trouble on this long. Might get stopped out here. And Nico wants to do 446 for a short. We'll go with 1 mini. Is that cool? When you tell me, no worries. And the gold long might, if they can push out again, might have life. Might be life at the end of the tunnel. All right, let's take a look at NQ so I can get an idea of what you're looking for, Nico. You're looking for 446. Down here. So you're looking for your entry right there. I'm looking for a 430 entry. And I'll wait to mark it in when you're ready, Nico. Let me put... There we go. Candlesticks. No worries, Nico. No worries. And I may get ready. I'm looking to see the price action here. I may short on the break of that 30-minute candle. That's the 10 to 10:30. That's Peter Chan's signature move. So I have a short entry at 430. But right now we're in chop. Right now it is just chopping. All right. Freddie wants to add to his position on the gold. So we're going to add one mini. Let's see. What is it? Freddie, 4064, add one mini long. All right. 4064. We're going to add one mini. All right. Assuming we don't get a stop, it just needs to push up. All right, NQ coming down. I got a 430 entry playing the break of that 30-minute candle. That's kind of, as you guys know, that's Peter Chan's signature move. But I think Peter is done for the day. I think he got his green and bailed like a smart man. Nico, 446 is your entry, so you let me know when you're ready. Freddie, it stopped. Cancel. If it goes above, move, stop where the entry was. Okay, so you want me to cancel your... Freddie, you want me to cancel your ad? Okay. We're going to cancel that, and we still got to stop here. Watching NQ. Okay, so house account on gold looks like it's going to get stopped out again. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Still surviving. Still surviving. Ready. All right, stopped out there. All right, so let's go to NQ. We're watching this break. I'm playing the break here, probably going for 5 points. What am I? No, hold on. This could be juicy. I think I'm just going to play the break and watch. I think that could be a juicy play to the downside, but let's see. That's the 10 a.m. to 10:30 candle break. Nico, I'm waiting for you then now on this short. Whenever you call it. All right, guys, hit that live button on your phone or PC. That way you get closer to real time. Hit that live button. Watching NQ break here. I'm watching for that 430 break. 429, call it. To the downside. Nico is doing his calculations and also looking for a short, but I think his short is at 446 entry on the house account. But we'll wait. Nico. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with the calculations. Freddie looking for longs on NQ. Don't break below and we good. I'm looking for the break below and hopping on short. So let's see. NQ slowing down, taking its time here. All right, NQ getting heavy, getting sell heavy. Freddie's going long on NQ. All right, NQ getting sell heavy. Are they going to break that 30-minute candle? Let's go. Let's go. Nico getting ready. Are you shorting it, Nico? Here we go. We're going for the break. We need a big flush. Come on, flush. Flush. 50-point candle. That's what we need right now. Ah, you mother flower. You mother flower. Nico, no, you tell me, brother. I don't take trades on the house account anymore. I brought the account back live. Now it's all right, Nico not taking the short. Yeah, this right here killed the short. All right, come on. Come on, NQ. Just give us a 50-point candle to the downside. That's all I asked for. 50 points. All right. They defended the bottom. Nico doing the smart thing. The calculations didn't work out on Nico's side, and he's bailing on the short. Not liking it. Not liking it. All right, look at that. Did not happen. What about Goldilocks? What is Goldilocks doing? Oh, Goldilocks flushed. Woo. Goldilocks might give us the bounce now. Nico, you want to enter? All right, Nico says 435. He wants to enter. Nico, make sure you're closer to live because I'm seeing 504 and not 435. Oh, entry now is at 435. I get it. Set the entry at 435. All right, so Nico is still insistent on his short. Let's go to the house account. He wants a short entry at 435. My entry is at 430, but Nico is going in at 435 short. But wait, but wait. All right, I'll set the entry and you tell me if you want to cancel it. How about that, Nico? There you go. There's your entry, 435. I'm in at 430 on my break of the 30-minute candle, but it's this could be it, guys. This could be it. This could be the break or the rip. Right back up. Playing with fire here today. All right. NQ coming back down, tested the 9 and the 20 and still got rejected. Can they break 430? Nico's got an entry at 435. I got an entry at 430 for a short to play the break. Are we all going to die today trying to short NQ? At the low, at the bottom. Here they come. Nico, let me know if you want to keep your order or cancel it. keep it. All right, we're keeping the short at 435. House account short at 435. I'm going in at 430, playing the Peter Chan signature move, the break of that 30-minute candle, which is the 10 a.m. to 10:30. Now we got a little situation. We got another 30-minute candle about to close, which would be the 10:30 a.m. to 11. Oh, man. NQ back up. Did not give it to us, guys. Did not give it to us. Forget it. Peter Chan short at 29.75. I'm short at 29.50. But it's not giving it to us, guys. Look at this. It played this channel. We're overlooking the channel that it's playing. It's going to come right back up to the channel and then potentially come down. All right, so if it doesn't happen down here, then we're waiting for the break of up here, 6:15. So either break. We either break 6:13 or 4:30. Wow. NQ not making it easy today. All right, let's see if they can reject here at the middle of that channel and bring it right back down for the play we're waiting for. But if not, forget about the shorts. Long and cute. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Looking for that break of 430, 435. House account is ready to get in position as well. House account goes in at 435. I go in at 430. Can we get the break to go broke? And no cigar. Nico, you got one mini in positions, or will be in position at 435. That's your trade. I got you in with one mini. Now NQ just needs to come down. All right, Freddie wants to short gold. 2 mini short gold market, 4-point stop loss. All right, here we go. 2 minis. All right, there we go. And you're going for a 4-point stop. So that's 450. 458. All right, there's your, I'll give you the full 50. There you go. Boom. 4-point stop. Oh, I'm not showing it. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Freddie is placing a short on gold with a 4-point stop. Let's go back to NQ. NQ's getting juicy. NQ's getting juicy. Are they finally going to break it? Got multiple people trying to short this. House account will go in at 435. I'm going in at 429. Peter Chan is also going in at 429. Let's see if we get this play. Give back all our profits. 4046 TP on gold. All right, brother. Let me go back to the chat account. You got a 4046 profit target on gold, so we're selling down here. Oops. There you go, 40.46. That's your TP. And NQ about to make the move. Will she flush? Or send us crying? Ibrahim already short from 520. Good stuff. Here comes the break. Here it comes. Nico, what is your stop and what is your TP? Because it looks like we're going to get it now. Not again. If it pumps right back up, I'm done. I'm not even going to try to short it anymore. No way. No way. NQ. No continuation. Stop 547. Man, you guys trading stops like it's free money today. All right, I think I'm going to bail on my short. I didn't like this. I don't like this. This is trappy. I don't want a wick that's going to bring me back up 50 points. All right, come on, NQ. Do it. Do it already. Peter Chan, not trading these BS. Yeah, guys, I'm as much as I want to be a cowboy here. All right, freaking A. All right, I'll leave it. All right, house account is in a trade. I'm in a trade. Let's go for that break. Come on, break, 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 break. Ain't no break. Come on, break. 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 All right, I'm gonna start trailing it because I am in profit now, so I'm trailing that. Break. House account is also in the green. Break. And I'm gonna keep it tight. Oh, what happened there? All right. I had I kind of froze on me. I screwed up that trade, but all right, I'll take the profit. House account, let's take a look at the house account. House account is also in the green, and Nico does not want to trail his. He's riding it. Ibrahim with a 65 point. All right, what happened here? GC. Oh, GC, you got your profit there, buddy. Nice. All right, the house account with some profits here. Oh, but we only closed 2. So let's close there. And Freddie, I just helped you out there. Nice trade, Freddie. I just added 2 by accident. Your exit actually added to the trade. So we had another move there. So we had 4 contracts in. Got some nice, all good. All right, NQ. Let's go back to NQ. What NQ's doing? Mr. Ibrahim just became a millionaire by mistake. There you go. All right, guys. We'll watch this one. I had played the break. I did get some green, but while trying to trail it, freaking Quantower froze on me, and I took the profit a little too early. But hey, green is green. How many points did I get? I still got 30 points on that, didn't I? I did. All right. Nico, I'm not going to trail it. You tell me where you want your TP. Ibrahim, the profit that is still running is this NQ trade right here, the break of that 30-minute candle. right, and on my side, I'm walking out with about $2,200 between NQ and gold from last night, and I only took this little break here today on NQ. Screwed up the exit, but still managed to get some points there. But 2,200 for me, and now the house account. Peter Chan, a little green is green. I agree, buddy. Good job. Nice patience. Freddie, let's go back to that gold trade. Freddie, so here's what happened with gold. Gold, courtesy of Freddie, was in a short at 54 with a target of 64. I set the exit, but instead of setting the exit, I added 2 contracts. So we got the ride down here, and then we got the ride for 2 extra contracts with 4 contracts for another, 5 points there? So that gold trade, thanks to Freddie, became a banger trade right there with 4 minis. Now we're watching the NQ testing that 20 SMA and that 30-minute break for potentially further going down. House account now is in a short on NQ. What did you say your short was, Nico? Oh, you said your short was like to the moon, 5 something. All right, hold on, guys. I got to take a call. Never mind. They hung up on me. Nico, just keep the trade open for now. Yeah, let's see what happens. I honestly thought that break was going to be way stronger to the downside. I thought they were going to ride this like to infinity. So I'm glad I covered mine. But this is a rejection area. If this was support that they just broke with this candle, man, if they start coming back in, then yeah, I guess it's over. Freaking NQ, man, just won't have follow through today. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, Nico. But you said your stop was going to be what? What did you say your stop was? $547. All right, NQ potentially coming back to the top of that channel, doing the dirty today. Coming to the middle of this channel was resistance, but if they bring it to the top, we're in trouble. Freddie, the thing is with NQ, you would not be able to do a short on micros. I'm sorry, you would not be able to do a long because then I can get caught with hedging. All right, that short on NQ in some trouble. All right, let's take a look at the short on NQ, taking $1,300 drawdown right now, but let's see what happens. See if so far it's in a descending channel. As long as they protect that descending channel, the short is good. It's just that the swings are wide. The swings have been wide all week, so it's not like a 40-point stop on NQ is going to bring you anything right now. As long as they continue to play that channel, you're good. If they break out, then it's in trouble. Trouble. You can go short, Preddy, on micros, yes. You just can't go long because the account is in a short on minis. Man, NQ did the dirty on that channel right there, but pretty straightforward. Has been doing that all morning. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top. And now we're looking, potentially testing the top of this channel again. Nasty, nasty NASDAQ. Nasty. Now I'm glad I covered down there. Now I don't feel bad. All right, let's go back to the chat account. Nico, I agree. I think you're going to have to cut it. What I would say is, Nico, if you're going to cut it, wait for the break of this channel. Let me take a look at the 5-minute. NQ did the dirty. We're testing the 20 SMA on the 5-minute right here. Let's see it. I mean, I think at this point your stop, what was it, 540 is probably it. It's probably all you want to give on this trade if they start pushing above 540. But let's see. NASDAQ did the ugly on that break. But it ain't over yet. We've seen the top of these channels where they flush it right back down. So Peter telling us also it's at top of the 5-minute channel. Yep. So let's wait. 543, I think, is the max there, though. So let's see. You got the 20 SMA being tested right now on the 5-minute. Oof. But it is getting some nasty strength right now. Yeah, I think we're going to have to clip it. So we're going to clip the, yeah, it's gone. We're going to have to clip the house account trade right here. Let's buy. See if there's any rejection there. How about this? If they go above that wick, we close. That's it for NQ. It's make or break on that trade. Nico, no worries, brother. It happens. NQ did some dirty there, but we're playing the channel. So as long as we respect... Whoops. You guys don't want to see a full face of me right here. As long as we respect the top of that channel, we've seen the bears flush it right back down. It's just that the ranges are wide today. You're talking about 120-point ranges on these channels. So let's go. Peter Chan, drop you dirty net. That was a nasty flush. Nasty. I'm sorry, a nasty pump. They broke the 30-minute candle, and if you weren't quick and got out, you got ripped right back up for trying to short NQ at the bottom. But I honestly thought that break was going to go 100 points down, not 100 points up. Nasty NASDAQ, man. All right, let's take a look at the trade. Yeah, they just broke structure to the upside. They need to bring this down quickly or forget it. They're going to push to the moon. Jonathan, good morning, sir. All right, looks like house account is about to get stopped out, unfortunately, there with a nasty rip. All right, house account stopped out. I took the break. I think Peter Chan took the break for a couple points. But if you weren't quick, you got ripped right back up. All right, house account out. Do we have any trades on gold on the house account? Let's see. All right, MNQ. MNQ, nothing. ES, nothing. Gold, nada. And micros on gold, nothing. All right. That's it. And after seeing that rip and that nasty play on NASDAQ, that's my cue. Lock in your green. I'm walking about with $2,100 today between Asia and the little trade that I took today on New York. But man, is it dirty today. Nico, I would think so. Listen, at the end of the day, we're at the top of this channel, so I wouldn't see why they're not going to rip it right back down. But they definitely played it dirty. They played the channel, and we've seen this where they play these channels to the T. It's just that it's almost a 200-point channel. That's the problem. Usually we're used to seeing 40, 50-point channels. This is close to a 200-point channel. It went from 378 all the way to 560 and now giving another pullback. Crazy. Nico, upside, downside, upside, classic takeout. Yep. To be fair, I thought the 430, the break here of that 30-minute candle was going to be Armageddon to the downside. I didn't expect 150, 200-point ripper. So I would have fallen for it too, Nico. Don't feel bad about it. It happens. It happens. All right, Preddy. Preddy looks like he wants to take another short on Goldilocks. Let's see what Goldilocks is doing. Ooh. Man, they're both, I mean, NQ and gold today. Jesus Christ. You get caught on the wrong side of these trades and you're getting ripped up. Gold coming to this support area that we broke with this candle, right? We broke this support area with that candle. We tested it. We pushed down. Now we're back testing this range from earlier today that I thought we were done with. And now gold wants to test it right back up. I'm thinking resistance here around this area, but who knows? That's what gold's been doing, playing those support and resistance levels to the T. And NQ, I think it's game over. I think NQ baked everybody out on that 30-minute breakdown there and short squeezed them right back up. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty. So it flushed. It gave us this candle to break the 30-minute opening range. And if you didn't get out, it pushed you up 150 points now on this break. Dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty. This was the beautiful homeless candle to the downside. And what a trap. That candle should have had boom, boom, boom. And nope, right back up. Homeless candle. Yeah, that's a homeless candle right there. We needed more. We needed this homeless candle and another one or two 30, 40 point red candles to the downside. And no, man. We got a doji, and that was probably the indicator right there. Anytime you get a freaking bearish engulfing candle like that, followed by a doji, that's your change. Oh man, Shahid, that candle made me homeless. That's the candle I was waiting for. A couple of us were waiting for, but we needed continuation on that homeless candle. So typically, this is why it was so dirty today, right? When you have what is this? 470. This is the 1 minute chart. 470 to 399. That is 70 points on a 1 minute candle. The odds of not getting continuation on that type of candle on a break is insane. They played it dirty. They trapped everybody following that play. I got out early, but ripped everybody right back up. I mean, look at every homeless candle. 1, 2, 3 continuation. You had at least two, right? Two. This just gave one and ripped right back up. Dirty. They played it dirty. All right. Preddy wants to do one gold short. Let's go. One only. Here we go. We're going in long, courtesy of Preddy, a house account trade for a short. We are in an ascending channel, though, on gold, similar to NQ. Let's see if they can break out of that channel and flush to the downside. But man, I still have PTSD from that NQ short. Like I said, I got out early, but man, was that dirty. All right, let's take a look at the gold chart here. We are in a similar to NQ. We are in an ascending channel right now. Let's see if gold can break out of that to the downside for the house account short. Otherwise, gold is also playing some dirty tricks, playing these channels, trapping. Dividend, yeah, they trapped yesterday too. Jonathan, you were able to flip 850 into 1500 even with yesterday's dirty NASDAQ. Yeah, that's good. And I guess that's the thing. It's NVIDIA. You just can't. NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. You just can't trust price action. That's why I started trailing it. I was like, a break like that, it happens fast or it retraces pretty quickly. And I was like, let me trail this. Fortunately, I did get stuck trailing it too close. Could have gone out with a little bit more profit, but I did get 25, 30 points on that break. I think I got 25 points at least. All right, gold short on NQ playing out. Freddie, what's your target? Okay, 4-point stop loss, 40.46. All right, so 59. So you're going for 62. Right here is your stop. I'll give you a little bit of padding there for you for the wick. And you are going for 40.46 on that one. Yeah, the only problem with gold, similar to NQ, is gold is now in a channel, and a buying algo. They tested the bottom. The top of that would be up here, 466 potentially, if they continue to play the channel. Channels are channels. That doesn't mean they don't always, channels eventually break. It's just the timing. When do you capture the break of those channels at the right time? Yeah, they're playing that channel right now. It's being protected. The bottom of that channel is being protected. They need a homeless candle to break it. Oh, you took the 30-minute break on NQ? I missed it. Let's go to NQ. What is NQ doing? Completely forgot about the top of that break. Oh, you played the 9 a.m. to 9:30 candle. Got it. Well, not 9 a.m. 11 to 11:30 a.m. All right, looks like they're going to break here on NQ. And the house account is in a gold trade, shorting, but unfortunately gold is also in a ascending channel. All right, the house account just got stopped out. Gold respecting that ascending channel. Plain dirty. Cooper, you should always have a chart of NVIDIA running on the side. Overlay NVIDIA on your NQ chart. Oh, that's a good idea. I usually put ES, but that's actually a good idea to put NQ on top of ES. And I'm sorry, NVIDIA on top of NQ. This line is ES. I haven't watched NVIDIA, so I'll definitely add it. All right, gold. They're respecting the ascending channel. Let's see if when they break to the downside, and let's take a look at NQ. Whew. That move that NQ just did is like as dirty as it gets. Gives you a nice homeless candle, a trap shorts, and then rips them right back up. Can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. All right, guys. I think I'm calling it a day. I'm locking in my profit. $2,100 in the green today. Well, not today. I came in the green from Asia. And between Asia and this morning, right under $2,200. NQ, man. This move right here. Oh, that's as dirty as it gets. With the homeless candle as your bait right there. All right, Nico, have a good one. Nico taking another short on NQ. All right, brother. Preddy, everybody who traded the house account today. Preddy, Nico, appreciate you guys. Win, lose, or draw. It's what it's all about. So I appreciate you guys taking those trades, stepping up. Peter Chan with his classic 30-minute breaks, paid today. And who else is here? Jonathan, Dividend, Coop. I like the idea of overlaying NVIDIA on NQ, so I'm going to add that for tomorrow. Shahid. Who else is here? I think that's it. Appreciate you guys. And I'm running for the hills and locking in the green, baby. Appreciate you all. Have a good one. Careful. NQ's doing some nasty. Jonathan long since 150 points ago. All right, so you caught that bottom. Nicely done, Jonathan. Bernardo Strawley, appreciate you, man. Have a good one. And Dividend Cake, sorry, Dividend Cake also in a long since 31. Nice. All right, guys. Interesting price action. I'm glad I controlled myself. I'm glad I didn't go crazy with minis today. I probably would have been, I probably either would have gotten some crazy green or gave it all back. One of the two. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm done locking it in, man. So that is it for today. Appreciate you all. Have a great one. I'll see you guys tonight if you trade Asia. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.